end up looking very burnt and turned. I'm just gonna say it. I've seen a lot of girls in strip clubs and other clubs look very burnt and turned, and they're Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. I know you see the title of this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to not lose yourself in the strip club, okay? This is such an important topic for anybody that I feel like, say hey to Nina. Hey Nina. This topic is a really important topic for anybody to me who works in the nightlife, specifically the strip club, and it can even apply to other type of jobs. How to not to lose yourself in a job that's not really like your dream job or your like dream career or whatever the case. So make sure that you go ahead and like this video because it's gonna be really, really good, and make sure you send it to all your girlfriends and make sure that you subscribe. And I hope you guys like this little background. I wanted to give you guys a little bit something different, something new. It gives club and nightlife to me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this little setup. I just wanted to do something different. This video is inspired by a couple things, okay? So the other night I was watching the Players Club, and if you guys know what the Players Club is, period, like this video, okay, it's a good classic starring Lisa Ray, and Lisa Ray plays the character of Diamond. Diamond is like this college girl who basically gets kicked out of her house, or she leaves her house and she needs a way to support herself, okay? Much similar to a lot of people's stories in like real life, right? So as I was watching, I was like, wow, like a lot of girls can be Diamond, and then a lot of girls can be Ebony, okay? Her little cousin. So her little cousin was like very just hot bothered, naive, just very like hot in the pants, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit misunderstood too and misled, you know, no judgment here. But you know, I basically have a list of tips so that you can be Diamond and not Ebony, okay? Because I have made my share of mistakes, and I've seen a lot of other people make mistakes too, and I just want to help the girls out that want to enter this world, because it's very easy to get caught up if you don't know what it is that you're doing. So my first tip is going to be a mindset tip, okay? You have to remember that the strip club or anything that has to do with fast money is a stop along the way in your journey. It is not a destination. It shouldn't be anyway. It really should not be, because personally, this type of job ages you. It gets tired very fast. I mean, you get tired of it very fast. I mean, some people I know have been in this industry for a really long time, but it's not for everybody unless you really, really enjoy hospitality and customer service. But anyway, you have to realize that the strip club is a stop along your journey, not the destination. So what do I mean by that? Typically, the ones like me who get involved in nightlife, you know, serving, waitressing, whatever, bartending, even dancing, it's a means to an end, meaning your life circumstances have kind of put you on this track, you know, and obviously we all make our own choices. Nobody is forcing us to work at these clubs and everything like that. So you have to imagine your life without the fast money, and then plan your life like that. Like plan your future, whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, or whatever. Have a plan. I feel like one of the mistakes I made was not having a plan when I first started working in the club, because I was like quite young when I started working at any type of club, so I didn't have a plan. This time around, when I started working at the strip club, I had a plan in place. Kind of. It's a plan in motion, okay? But definitely, I would just suggest to you, you have to make sure that you can imagine your life without this fast money and move accordingly. So specifically, if you work in strip clubs or very like well-known clubs, you are going to meet a lot of different celebrities, a lot of different people with a lot of money. And I would encourage you to look at these people like people, not like they're above you, not like they're below you. Even people who don't have money, look at people the same and carry that mindset, and it will take you a very long way, because people remember how you make them feel. And if you make people feel like they're human, you make people feel like they're not just, you know, a trophy, or they're not just a bank or something like this, that goes a long way when it comes to building relationships and networking. And also, don't take things too personally. If people don't want to get a dance from you, or, you know, sit with you or whatever, you cannot take things too personally. I mean, obviously, sis, you have to be aggressive in a way. You have to make sure that you know, set boundaries and get your money, period. Like, Not saying you have to be a pushover, but look at people as people and realize that everybody is out here trying to get the same things out of life. So keep that in mind as well. So now that we've gotten a little bit of the mindset stuff out of the way, I'm gonna mention some more mindset stuff a little bit later. Let's get into some of the other things. So working at the club can be very, very physically draining, spiritually draining. Because you are on your feet a lot of the time, you're running around a lot of the time, you're around smoke, you're around alcohol, and you're running back and forth. It's hot, okay? And you're coming across a lot of different type of people, a lot of different energy. I'm a very big person when it comes to protecting my energy. So some of the ways that you can protect your energy and also, make sure your body is right, to heal your body after work and to maintain your physical and mental health while working at the strip club. I would say carrying crystals. I tend to carry black tourmaline because it's a very protective crystal, but I have carried green aventurine and citrine to work to give you to attract abundance. You can also carry pyrite in your little fanny pack or a little in your money bag or whatever on you, or little bracelets to just purify your energy and to protect your energy, because guess what? Spirit's energy is very, very real and you will feel that in your body. So I would also suggest that you take Epsom salt baths at least twice a week. I take baths a lot. I take a lot of baths, and I take Epsom salt baths and magnesium flake baths. And I also use Florida water in my bath sometimes just to kind of purify my spirit and to cleanse my spirit deeply. But the Epsom salt just, mechanically, it helps with sore muscles. So even if you don't believe in the spiritual, aspects of, Epsom salt or whatever, purifying yourself, the Epsom salt actually helps with your muscle soreness. So it's really great to take baths about twice. I take them twice a week. You want to take them every day? Who's stopping you, sis? You work hard for your money. Take a bath every single day. And plus, it's just it replenishes your feminine energy. It just gives me life. Taking baths gives me life. And speaking upon my spiritual practice, I would have to say that my spiritual practices truly maintain my sense of mental health. Just in life generally, I would say if I had to choose one thing to tell you to do, it would be to develop a spiritual practice, because just in anything in life, mindset is everything. Reality is based upon how you view things, how you view yourself, your self-perception, how you view other people. So a spiritual practice can really help you with that. I am an avid yogi. I've been doing yoga for, I would say 10 years now, but I got certified maybe 5 years ago. I can't remember. So I do a lot of yoga. I do meditation. Sometimes I fall off, but I've been really, really consistent this year, because I truly feel a difference when I do my yoga versus when I don't do my yoga, or when I do my meditation. When I don't do my meditation, I also listen to frequency music. I have the sound bowls. They have those sound bowl videos on YouTube. I listen to those things as well. I listen to subliminals, and I affirm myself daily. I journal. My spiritual practice is very in depth. You don't have to do everything that I do, but that's just what I like to do, because mental health to me, spiritual health is number one importance. And honestly, everything else in your life is going to reflect your spiritual health and your mental health. So period. Ooh, and this really reminds me of Players Club specifically, because Ebony in the movie, if you've seen the movie, she really fell victim to this fast money mindset as opposed to having a hustle mentality. So I think the difference between having a hustle mentality in the club and having the kind of weird mentality where you're willing to do anything for the money, make the money, Ebony. Don't let the money make you, okay? Don't let the money make you, Ebony. I'm talking to you, sis. Because guess what? The money, there's enough money for everyone. I promise you, there's enough money for everyone. And you don't have to do weird and strange things for some change. I promise you. Because guess what? Speaking of just specifically dancers, the dancers are dancing and they're getting their money and they're going home. You as a waitress don't need to sleep with anybody extra, don't need to do anything extra to make your money. So do not fall victim to that trap of thinking because they have money and because they're flirting with you or because they want to take you home that you need to do that in order to, to be able to thrive. You don't have to do that. You have your boundaries. And to be honest, if you feel uncomfortable, let people know that you're uncomfortable. Some people might not like you for it, but guess what? They will respect you. And also, I forgot to mention this when it came to the little spiritual section of our conversation. Make sure you sage yourself and sage your home often, okay? If you're not spiritual, you don't care about those type of things, don't do it. But if you get me, you get me. You know what I'm saying? If you get me, you get me. Sage yourself and sage your home. It is going to make a huge difference. I can tell the difference. I'm just very energetically sensitive, so I could tell when there's just heavy energy. So I sage quite often. And I also was using Palo Santo. I use Florida water, like I said earlier, all that good stuff. This is a really good one, okay? And I have dealt with this probably almost, not at every club that I've worked at, but definitely at most of them, okay? You have to know when to choose your battles and when to stand your ground, because these hoes will try you. These hoes will try you, okay? That's just what they gonna do. They gonna try you, okay? Women can be very vicious, and I'm not saying that it's a good or a bad thing, because guess what? We all have to eat, but at the end of the day, not every battle is worth fighting, you know, but not every battle is not worth fighting. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you let people know that you're not just some pushover and that you can, you know, bite back a little bit, because it's like, who are you playing with? Don't play with me. You remember when Diamond, I remember the last scene when Diamond snatched Ronnie up. Oh, she did Ronnie so bad. She did Ronnie so bad, but she deserved it. And I'm not saying that it has to be that dramatic. I'm just saying, know when to stand your ground, know when to, you know, just chill and, you know, mind your business and stay in your lane. Like, that's a skill. Choose your battles wisely. Not every battle is meant to be fought by you, because a lot of people, specifically concerning me, people get their karma pretty quickly. So take that how you will. Now, this is regarding looks, okay? So obviously in the strip club, you have to look the part, okay? You have to look the part. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to keep your hair done. You gotta keep your makeup looking good, keep that body nice. Like, you just do. That's just where you're selling, you're not, if you're a dancer, then you're definitely selling your looks. But when you're a waitress as well, your looks definitely come into play. Like, don't get it twisted. Just because you're not dancing, your looks definitely come into play. There's a reason why girls go and get BBLs and boob jobs just to work at certain clubs. It just is what it is. Whether you agree or not, that's just the facts. But you don't have to break the bank to look the part, okay? There are so many ways to keep up with the trends and keep up with the girls that are spending a whole bunch of money on their looks, whether they're buying $500 wigs, you know, getting like lash extensions. Oh, don't mind my nail, okay? Don't mind my nail. Press-ons. See, I had to learn that you don't have to break the bank to look good. You really don't. Like, you don't have to buy $500 wig. You don't have to get your nails done every 2 weeks. You do need to stay looking good, but you can get a pedicure, skip the manicure, and do press-ons for a couple months, sis. Save the money and invest it back into yourself, because guess what? Guess what? You don't want to be in the strip club forever. You just don't. You don't want to be in any club forever. You just don't, because clubs can really steal your radiance. And if you guys want me to make a video about how to, you know, not get your radiance stolen by these men in the club, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, moving on. That's a deeper conversation. Anyway, do clip-ins, do strip lashes. Listen, Ulta has really great brands. Does Sephora have good lower end brands? Anyway, Ulta has really good lower end brands. We still have the drugstore, we still have Walgreens, we still have CVS, honey. You do not have to break the bank. You can do clip-ins. Okay, you can even do quick weaves. Remember my quick weaves? If you guys didn't see my quick weave, you guys need to go to my maintenance vlog and go check out my quick weaves, okay? Less than $200 to get that quick weave. I did have to pay for the hair, but the hair was not that expensive, and I was able to reuse the hair a couple of times, and I might still be able to reuse it. But there are so many other options. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on microlinks or tape-ins or any of those things. Listen, I get complimented so much at work, and you know, obviously, whatever motives they have to compliment me, whatever, but babes, if they're complimenting me, I'm gonna take it as a compliment, period. You know, the guys come to me all the time and tell me, like, you are a baddie, like, you are just, and I'm just sitting here like, period, period. I do not have on a $700 wig. I'm not spending a bunch of money on my nails, like $100 with the gems and everything like that. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, listen, I was getting those lash extensions and, you know, it's a pain to keep up. I love them, don't get me wrong. Like, I love how lash extensions look. I really do. But it's not necessary, babes. You could still look like a bombshell without spending a whole bunch of money, okay? So my next tip is about self-esteem. So the strip club can definitely do a number on your self-esteem. Any club can do a number on your self-esteem because honestly, your value is being equated to money or your looks, you know? And while there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, you wanna make sure that you maintain a sense of value outside of the club. So when I say invest in yourself, I mean take classes. I mean go to college if you wanna go to college. I mean get a certification. I mean do real estate. I mean do art, do whatever it is that you really like to do. Whatever you were doing, you were really, really young and you were really good at it and you're passionate about it, maintain that. Read, do other things. Don't have your life revolved around the club. I remember when we were so young, we would work at our club, go to another club, go to another club, and go back to work at our club the next day. Like, that's fun to do for like a year or two when you're in your early 20s, sis, but it is not sustainable and it's not cute. It's not cute, okay? That is not cute behavior, and you end up looking very burnt and turned. I'm just gonna say it. I've seen a lot of girls in strip clubs and other clubs look very burnt and turned, and they're in their 20s, or they're younger than me, babes. Younger than me. Now, I don't need to tell you my age, but they're younger than me, way younger than me. And some girls be looking very burnt and turned, and it just is what it is. And the reason why they look burnt and turned is because, you know, they don't take care of themselves. You could tell their self-esteem is low. They don't take care of themselves. They don't take salt baths. You could tell, okay, maybe they don't even exfoliate. Who knows? But, you know, looking burnt and turned is about your looks, but it's also about your spirit and your energy. When I see girls looking very burnt and turned at a young age, to me, it's giving just a lack of energy. It's giving a lack of like self-care, a lack of like good mental health. So, you know, maintain your self-esteem and make sure that you build your self-worth and value outside of the club, because babe, this club shit does not last forever, as it shouldn't, because a bad bitch turns 18 every day, hun. We gotta make room for the other baddies, okay? Eventually, we gotta make room for the other ones, okay? Just remember to make the money, Ebony. Don't let the money make you, sis. Make the money, sis. Don't let the money make you. And also, don't let the money make you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let the money make or break who you are as a person. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know your talents. You know your gifts. You already know these things. Remember that this club shit is a stop along the way and not a destination, and you will be okay, babe. Get the bag and keep it going. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys got some gems, make sure you like this video and you send this video to your other girlfriends to just mentally check in with them, remind them of the reason why they're in the club anyway, okay? I will see you guys in the next video. I love you.